When you look at this fight, are you looking at this as a sort of jiu-jitsu versus a wrestler sort of fight? Are you looking at this as a mixed martial arts fight? What are you looking at this fight?
As two well-rounded females that put on excitement fights. That's what I see it as. I see Ribas moving up a weight class and staying in the flyweight division, and I see her also trying to make a statement in the flyweight division, as am I. So we both have something to prove Saturday night.
Earlier she was here and she said that the thing that she thinks you're underrated at is how smart you are as a fighter, how cerebral you are in there. And she said your ability to follow a game plan from start to finish is very commendable. Do you see her as the same sort of fighter, or do you think she fires into her emotions and uses that to find success?
Not at all. I think she's a smart fighter. I've seen her fights. I've seen how disciplined she stays to her game plans as well. So it's I believe it's going to be, there's threat on both ends. And at this point is, okay, who's going to make the smarter choices? Who's going to stay more disciplined to the game plan? Who's going to fall into whose fighting style? And ultimately, it's kind of who wants it more, because we both tend to put on a good pace.
I think on paper this looks like one of the fights that could be one of the best of the night. Do you think that way as well when you look at it? And is this one of those ones that can kind of get you a bit more excited, a bit extra excited for fight night?
Yeah, I keep seeing it on Twitter where it's like, oh my God, they're in the prelims. And honestly, I'm just, I was actually taken back as well. I want to be humbled and say that I'm grateful to be here, which I am. But I also think this fight will determine me getting out of these prelim cards and moving up a little bit, you know?
Is that something that excites you as well? I mean, obviously, like, people get into this sport to have those big moments. So now you know that, hey, one win on Saturday, I'm going to start getting the recognition that I've kind of been chasing here.
I think it's all in its due time, you know? I know I am an underestimated fighter. For whatever reason it is, I do come hearing that, oh my God, this is a big challenge for Tracy Cortez, and I think they need to remember, you know, I'm a challenge as well. You know, these girls are tough, but who in the UFC isn't tough? So now it's strategy, it's technique, it's the preparation and the team. So I do believe it's going to be a good fight.
Cool. With that said, do you have a mindset of how it's going to go, or are you just looking forward to getting in there and sort of seeing the flow of the fight and how it plays out?
We have a game plan, and how is it going to go? I'm not too sure, because, you know, anything could happen in a fight, but I know that, and I do believe that I prepared to win, and I'm not leaving Orlando without winning. So awesome. I'm going to leave it all in the cage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a video of you were training with Henry Cejudo at Fight Ready. There's a video of Henry Cejudo telling you that he wants you to finish this fight. He doesn't want a decision. He doesn't want you getting comfortable with decisions. Was there been an extra push to get a finish for this fight?
Yeah, Henry, he's a good mentor. You know, he's there for me when I need him. And for the most part, though, my coach is his older brother, Angel. That is my wrestling coach. That is ultimately who I listen to when it comes down to game planning and sticking to the fight. But he does give me great advice. He does help me. He does tell me what I need and what it takes, and what has to be done in the fight. You know, it's no longer, okay, it's just changing the mindset, ultimately. Word by word of the advices that he gives me, you know, it's hours upon hours of conversations, but he's not wrong. I'll tell you that. I would like to finish a fight.